In this video, I'll be showing you how to make the magic ring. Hi, I'm Nicole Chase and welcome to my channel. I design fun and colorful amigurumi crochet patterns that are great for any skill level. In this video, I'll be showing you how to make the magic ring. To make a magic ring, you will start by wrapping the yarn around 2 fingers. Starting away from you, go over top of your fingers toward you, then wrap under your fingers and around one more time over the top of your fingers. You'll notice that there are now 2 strands of yarn across your fingers, and you will use your thumb to hold your yarn tail and that second strand of yarn in place. And then you will use your pinky and ring finger to hold your working yarn. Now we will insert our hook under this first strand of yarn, and we're going to pick up that back strand of yarn and pull it to the front. Then carefully twist your hook so that it creates a loop on your hook. Next, we will be creating a chain stitch. So wrap your yarn around your hook and pull through. And that creates a chain 1. At that point, your magic ring is complete, so you can carefully remove your fingers from the magic ring. And this is what it will look like. And you can make sure that you've done it correctly by gently pulling your yarn tail, and if the ring gets smaller, you've done it correctly. And to make it a bit larger again, just pull in the opposite direction. So now that we have our magic ring, we can now work our first round of stitches. I'll be working single crochet stitches into this magic ring, and you'll want to be sure that all of your magic ring stitches are worked around 2 strands of yarn here. If you have your magic ring facing the opposite direction and you work your stitches over only 1 strand of yarn, it will not be adjustable. So again, working over the 2 strands of yarn, insert your hook into the magic ring and pull up a loop, and then yarn over and pull through both loops on your hook, and that creates your first single crochet. So again, insert your hook into the magic ring, draw up a loop, yarn over, and pull through both loops on your hook. And you will continue that for as many stitches as required for your magic ring. In this case, I will be doing 6 stitches. And after you have your desired number of stitches in your magic ring, it's time to close the magic ring. To do that, you will very gently pull your yarn tail, and you will see the ring slowly get smaller. You'll want to pull it tightly so that there's no space in between. So this would complete round 1 of my project. And I like to secure the yarn tail at this point with a knot. This is personal preference and not something that you have to do. If you prefer to weave in your yarn tails, you can certainly do that as well. And then I would go ahead and move on to my second round. And here you can see that the magic ring, when pulled tightly, prevents any gaps in your stitches at the beginning of your work. The magic ring can be a bit tricky to learn, so if you've had any trouble making your magic ring, be sure to check out my magic ring alternative video, which I will link in the description below. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Thanks for watching.